the other way of forcing rounds. So let's see how it goes. Pistol is here, jumping into mid, go 9Z. Offering some utility. Going pretty deep near Alex. Trying to limit rotation perhaps, but maybe there'll be no rotation required because Movistar are holding their ground with great success. A 5-on-3 early for them. Max is making his way to the B bomb site, which he's finding uncontested at his angles. But Martinez and Mopos have had a lot to say in this round so far.
Patience still from 9Z, hoping they can find a way in. DGT has found one. Martinez, close quarters. Teammate has helped him out. He goes hunting. So DGT will look for whatever he can find. Hoping that they fight him, but as soon as he goes into the open, now the swing comes in. The dualies deliver for Movistar Riders. A pretty one-sided pistol there. They get off to a good start.
Nice work. No force buy from 9Z. Some Desert Eagles will be purchased, however. Too shabby a grenade. David walks off the flank, basically. Eaten by the Sharks. The Seeker round's looking to be a little prompt. Which is great. That's what you want to see. It's a prompt eco round. Max looking to punish a reload, which is getting closer, but Martinez has been very good with his bullets. And Mopos is here to clean up.
Can they get all SMG kills? Can they get all the bonus money? Done well so far. Yeah, again, Martinez, I love that he is getting really active in these rounds, because previously it's been just enough to allow him to get an AWP more comfortably. And I think that'll be the case here as well. He's got a bit of extra money. Try holding. Not holding any longer, though. Good timing from Mopos. And yeah, you can see now Martinez way above the rest of the pack in terms of his money. Already had a bit extra in the bank. Bonus money certainly helps. Good start for Movistar Riders. Maybe needed after they took a shock loss on their map pick. We've got to see how they perform in the gun rounds. Martinez has gone straight for that AWP. He will be solo on the A side of the map. While the other Movistar Riders players focus on mid and B. Early utility down. Boost being prepared. It's actually not happened for Try, though. A little bit awkward there. Meanwhile, Adam coming in from mid, but Max hits the headshot with the AK. Good start for 9Z.
Waiting for that peak that we see so often. But no one's in position as of now. Looking to go in drier, 9Z. A very long spray from David. Plenty more guns here, but they don't want to overcommit. That will invite earlier utility from the CTs. Now Martinez is really the only person with significant grenades over towards the A bomb site. So what defense will there be once 9Z come knocking? No Molotovs for 9Z at this point, but they have got some smokes and plenty of men to divide and conquer, to trade frag. But will it be the B bomb site here? 40 seconds on the clock. 4 players are here. While DGT is still lurking. Alex making his way back towards that B bomb site. And in come these smoke grenades. So his teammate will be on an island alone. Not sure how much help Alex can offer here. Popper's on the flank, actually. About to be checked for by Max. 20 seconds on the clock. Bomb planted. And there are T's everywhere. One less now thanks to that grenade. But David's luck pays off. Movistar 3 versus 4. 2 of these players are tagged on the D side. Justice got a defuse kit, and that will certainly encourage Movistar to press on as Try gets dropped as well. They've got the utility to deal with DGT. Great spray from Just, and that cleans out everybody. Quite a nice retake there from the CT to keep the clean sheet.
Very good sign for Movistar Riders. They are able to set up like that, able to set up for a retake on that B site, because so often, that's how you have to play on B. It's not always easy to win those initial trades, so they sit behind the smokes, but once they fade, they get into good positions, well coordinated, pretty prompt on the retake as well. This is looking like a very good start for Movistar Riders. So they do have a buy they have to deal with. 9Z forced the bomb plant at least, and they're going to force this B bomb site straight in, eating the CT utility.
Alex is ahead of that smoke grenade, and that will help massively as he finds a second. Looking for a third, but try will put him out of his misery. More CTs on the way, but this is a scary position for them. What was that from Buddha? Makes it a 3v3, and DGT's here to make it even worse. Very expensive for Movistar as Adam and Martinez remain. They've got a horrible angle, which might get worse with the system. 3. Adam looking to pick up a second, but traded by Buddha. 1v2 for Martinez, waiting for those flames to go. Hit in hand against 2 rifles, but where are they? Will they give up an angle? He's been holding. Awkward. Spots Buddha rotating. That's important jiggling from Martinez, but he feels like his position has been compromised, and he'll have to cut the slack and get out of there. 9Z will find their way to the scoreboard finally. Very big round on the B bomb site. Brutal frags.
Yeah, that is a pretty common way to approach this round from 9Z, but I love the execution of it. Having that deep CT smoke means if you get that site control, you see how difficult it is for the Movistar Riders players to get back in. They're all trying to rotate in from CT. They're all stuck behind a smoke. Even though Alex did a pretty decent job early, he gets run down. That is wild. A dink and a body shot through the smoke. You see Adam just desperately hoping he can move through. Not enough for Movistar Riders. The strong start may have been countered here with that fast B play. Now Movistar Riders are running a little low on cash in this round. It's still a pretty good buy for them. A round they can't afford to lose now if they want to keep their economy strong. Early nade damage there onto Try. He makes some steps there. Not entirely sure. Either way, just playing back on the site. Good timing on that smoke to counter to deny 9Z's push.
Promising start. He's gravitating towards this B position. Oh, Alex. Buddha cutting noise, and that's going to be so costly. That's surely the round already. Adam's heading over, though. And 9Z have been static. No need to get off to the races. They want to do it carefully. Avid's still lurking towards A, and that clock is starting to tick down quite significantly. The lurk is punished. The AWP is spotted towards A. Movistar not considering going for position around the back. Doing so is often an invitation to commit enough to lose everything you're considering saving. They'll keep their decision simple. 9Z will find a second, a deciding map in this series. If you're joining us late, Movistar and 9Z have won each other's picks. We find ourselves post-Nuke, post-Anubis, on a deciding map of Ancient.
9Z showing again that they're not bad at handling this Movistar Riders aggression. 9Z, I think, are a team who have shown us they're pretty comfortable playing into the mid and late round. They don't mind going for a very slow round, waiting for the aggression to come to them. And in this round, I mean, Buddha's playing what's probably the expected position, but he's just holding the headshot height. There wasn't the ability to refrag here. Buddha just gets the first man, the second man can't trade. And that timing on the flash, pretty much perfect. This kill from Martinez, irrelevant in the outcome of the round. Just make sure that they can save what they have. Alex and Mopos, those two B players, don't have weapons in this round. They've had to full save. They're going to need some backup from a rifler. The AWP of Martinez that decides to solo play B, and that could pay off here. Two of the CT rifles playing on this A site. Let's see what they can deliver.
Needs to be more than one for Just, if he can. But it will be none. Adam is here, drilling, finding two of his own, falling back through the smoke. Mopos will try to show some presence. Do more than that, actually. Somehow found a kill onto David, and Adams is going for it again. Try finds himself in a 1v3, and not for long as Martinez comes through with a second. That's a big win, and you can see how much it means to them. That's a really big win. That's a confidence booster from an aggressive team as well, who can do it when their chips are down, especially in the deciding map.
Yeah, nice setup there from Movistar, deciding to put that AWP over to B, ended up allowing those two rifles to play on A. See the work they're able to do early, even though Just goes down. Adam's able to play ahead of the smoke. There were some flashes coming in from Mopos that really seemed to help. Mopos even able to get one kill there in the midst of all the madness. Pretty impressive that he found that one frag. Helped significantly. Then as 90 was so slowed on their approach, Martinez able to come in with the AWP and clean up the final two kills pretty easily. That flash from Mopos that helps Adam get a second. And Martinez just mops up these final two players as that smoke fades because of the time that was bought by his teammates. Good round win for Movistar Riders, but still work to do. They're up against AKs again. Smoke down. Adam gap under it. I don't think we're going to see 9Z fall for that, though. Instead, looks like they're grouped outside A right now. Ooh, not the smoke Movistar Riders were looking for.
Donut's getting smoked off from mid, and Red Room's getting smoked off from mid. Denial of information activate. This will allow 9Z to position themselves for a split if that's what they're going for. Now comes the junk in towards that donut position, and Adam could be in some trouble here. There aren't many places he could be. Not much searching required of Max, who needs to try and stay alive now. He won't be able to do that. Great response from Movistar. The aggression rises, but the bomb site has more or less been taken. Alex is hanging out here, popping out to get popped by Buddha. 3-on-3 as Mopos creeps forward. I'm not sure if this bomb can get planted the way things are going. The aggression does not stop from Movistar Riders. They just keep fighting. They're so aggressive. Stops the bomb plant and seizes the round.
Yeah, I honestly think that it's part of why Movistar Riders can be so good on LAN a lot of the times. They just play with no fear, even when it comes to the LANs, and it's sometimes easier to play that way if you know that you're all just going to fight together on most times that you're going to have the chance to. Allows that team play to work easier. The stat line for Martinez, a flawless game so far, 10-0 on the AWP. Starting to build up some cash as well. Same cannot be said for 9Z. They've only got the one AK in this round. I was just trying to jiggle for info, play it safe. Volleyed off, so decides to drop a smoke at his feet. Martinez's turn to try and deny some early aggression from 9Z if they go for this B play. Got to be aware of that cave position, though. Be aware of his teammate has got that held. Oz re-smokes it, so they'll be safe for a little longer.
They have to be concerned. Nothing's happening anywhere else. 9Z are going to spill onto this map, onto this bomb site. Grenades start to stream in. Mopos has to fight fire with fire. The rotation is beginning now. Alex has no grenade to offer around the back. Mopos good for one. Free fire in that cave position, but one won't be good enough as the T start to swarm now Alex finds one through the smoke, but that bomb will get planted. There's an incendiary to clear out some of these areas. That will be really important on this retake. See it getting deployed now, but Buddha is okay until he isn't. Forced into the light and extinguished by Martinez. 3 on 2. It's been expensive. It gets more so. 1v2 for Try. He's got such a good angle as well. Spotting Martinez. Oh, he was close to one and maybe both of them. 3 kills and a bomb plant for 9Z. They got so close to that bomb site and they made it pay. But it will be Movistar who take the round.
Yeah, still seeing Movistar happy to set up to play retake on this bomb site. Opos there, actually blind, but just able to spray on that tight angle, knows they've got to come out of that choke point. It's enough info to allow the other CTs to spam the smoke to get good timing on those players trying to cross. Then again, pretty well played in the retake, even if it got scary for a second. His Movistar Riders 6-2 up. Just feel like they are in control right now. AK's back out for 9Z though. Split down early. The Jaguar position. Finds he getting grouped up very early here. The B execute. Test it again.
Oh, that's a big response from Try, and there are heavy losses for Movistar on this occasion. Max dancing with 1 HP. Both teams trying to punish the Tracers. That'll get Movistar back into the fight. They could really drill 9Z here. If they are committed to pursuing this round, this could escalate quickly with the health on these 9Z players. A slow flank coming in from Just as well could pay off. Will anyone be focused on this? DGT moving up the ramp. 1v4, made 3 for Just. Can't go for this. The numbers are too great, surely. Lots of damage done, but not enough to find more kills for Movistar. 9Z with a much-needed 3rd round secured on Ancient.
Yeah, this time, that B site execute, there's no one there to defend the actual site itself. And there's also no silenced M4s on this side of the map. So they try and spam the smokes. You're going to see that once Alex starts to spam, the Riot player starts to spam, he just got spammed right back. That is the risk you run if you're not rocking those silenced M4s on that site. Definitely didn't help the Martinez, ended up getting caught out in and around Cave, didn't land his shot, got run down. They were hoping that he could be the pillar, the player that keeps that map control and makes the post-plant difficult for 9Z, that limits their options. But with just that AWP, not easy to do that. So 9Z finally finds some success on that B site. Let's see if that's the start of a streak for them on their T side.
Dangerous game, trying to fight for control in that mid position. We said it was an aggressive map. DGT's found a way, and Adams had to fall back, down to half health already. Cave's abandoned, B's abandoned. Movistar taking gambles. But 9Z won't be racing. That gives Movi an extra man, because you would assume there'll be someone towards B. And Movistar will be abusing that belief. Looking to re-emerge in this mid position. But where do they go from there? No challenge just yet as 9Z retract. This has been quickly discovered by Movi. But 9Z are quickly bunching towards that B bomb site where only Alex remains.
Oh, Alex almost makes it a double kill. And that's only able to find a dink on the second man. GT, hello, there's the foot spotted. Tries to move in, but Martinez has his teammate covered. Now Mopel's in this close corner. Looks like he's been overlooked here. He's gonna walk in and no one's watching him. Buddha gets one, but Mopel's already on the side. Looks for more, but Buddha wins the battle. It's a one-on-one for Martinez. He knows roughly where David is, and David swings into him. Martinez continues his consistency. 14-1 and a 7th round win for Movistar Riders.
Look at the pop-off as well. They are feeling themselves after a struggle on their own map pick. They are coming into this one with full force on that CT side. Very much favors their style as well of sheer aggression. What a frustrating situation for DGT. Great frags from Martinez on this bomb site. Look at that flick, wonderful. 7-3. There will be another buy for 9Z. Expensive rounds for both. This could be a big one. Again, if this is one by elimination, there could be big implications for a stretch of a lead for Movistar or a comeback for 9Z. And maybe it'll be the latter with that opening from Try.
Start for 9Z. This time, they're not going for a grouped up round earlier on. They're happy to show a bit of presence and then come back towards A. Oz is concerned about this mid position. DGT's just gonna sit back. Meanwhile, just with the FAMAS, doesn't feel too confident holding this A site, but does well to tap away for that first kill. Nearly makes it another. Martinez caught in transition though. DGT activates at the right time. Now Adam has a lot to do. There are 2 players low though. Still no bomb plant. Around the corner, spots out Max.
Oh.
The opportunity, can't make the most of it. Oh, and somehow Max survives. I feel like if that's an M4, it's a kill, but maybe not with the FAMAS.
You can see they are screaming at each other over the wall. Really hunting for that frag. So low as well, but just couldn't get there. And again, this is like the stylistic difference, which is maybe why you might lean towards a Movistar, because they're like stylistically so aggressive, but 9Z just fights. They fight hard for these rounds, and sometimes they batter, sometimes they survive. We spoke about the implications of winning by elimination in that round, but in particular, now we can see what that has done for Movistar Riders. They've got no money left, and 9Z can start to climb. Or can they? It is looking like a full force buy we are seeing from Movistar. They've got the abacus out, they've done the maths, and this is the right decision for them. Desert Eagles are out once again, a 5-7 for Adam, and the French gun for Just.
Contact being taken by 9Z. That molly up actually allows them a little peek into the site. Not using utility though, so these close quarters could be costly, but Martinez can't find anything. Oh, that's a disaster. He could have done so much. Instead, no frags found and a round likely gone.
Most unfortunate for Movistar, but great for 9Z. Relatively unchallenged in this round. And again, this is a big force buy from Movistar, and they've got absolutely nothing done. We're looking at a 7-7 scoreline. I think it might be yet another 8-7 at half time for these 2 squads, and completely unclear as to who has the upper hand moving into the second half this time. I feel like there was an inkling in the second game on a new biz for 9Z, but for Ancient, who knows what to expect.
Kills at the end, just out of ammo. Means nothing will be carried on through. Getting into this. Just a few too many targets there for Martinez. Maybe if he gets 1 kill, he survives a little longer, he could draw the attention away. But with no frags, they're all able to turn. So the chaos is avoided. Nothing invested into this round for Movistar Riders. So they will try and stack together. They can use strength in numbers. Gonna need to with default pistols. Good awareness from Buddha though, just playing far back. No need to risk giving away that AK unnecessarily.
Big swing, but there's a crossfire, and that will certainly help as these numbers are cut to just the 1, just to Martinez. Comeback is real for 9Z. Broken the deadlock, broken Movistar as well. What a great position to be in. You can just glide through the air with the MAC-10 without a care in the world, smelling the flowers as you go by, because that USP was never getting anything done there.
This game definitely back in the balance. See Movistar looking for some urgency in this round there on the player cams. Martinez has to go without Kevlar to round 14. Fade into mid does damage early. See too many mid fights early in the half. We've seen a few more as the half has gone on. Adam trying to make this aggressive play again, but 9Z sitting really far back right now, happy to give up map control. This site has been left very exposed. Just will start to come back now because they didn't spot much in B lane. Just a FAMAS. It's not going to be easy for Just to try and hold this bomb site alone right now. Needs to rotate, and it is coming here.
Narrow lane for all these cars to come through, but they will begin. 9Z off to the races. Asking questions of the smoke. Mopoz dealt with in isolation, and this is going to be a big gamble from Movistar if they pursue this. Really just lost all position here. Unlikely to lose more rifles as well. Martinez and Alex moving away. Outmaneuvered, outgunned in round 14. About to lose their lead as well. So it will be an 8-7 score at halftime. Question is for whom?
It's another map, somewhat similar to the previous, where Movistar Riders get off to a good start. And then suddenly, it seems to start to slip away from them. They can step it up. Oh, Martinez dealt with at the end of the round. Tuck into the corner. I don't know if they're on the same page here. Mopoz trying to fight from CT alone, but his teammates were both stuck behind a smoke. It's going to be really hard for them to get involved there unless there was a really good flash in for them to push that smoke. Never want to play for retake, but maybe that would have been a better decision there. Either way, last round of the half. Some weaknesses, some limitations for Movistar Riders on their buy. Going to get very aggressive. Great flash in from Just. He will get away with an AK, and Mopoz wins a fight elsewhere. Much more like it for Movistar Riders.
Talk about a solid start. It's a great way to begin the last round of the half. And it gets even better. The French gun out dueling an AK-47, not something you see every day. Then there were two. Rather you than me, buddies. Try praying for that common peak from a CT. They need to be given something if they've got any chance. Sound cue for Movistar then. Mopoz will clean up try. That leaves Buddha to collect the bomb and find 5 frags. Martinez closing the distance now, pushing through A. Trying to swallow Buddha in this net. He heads towards the ramp of B. One versus 5. 30 seconds on the clock. Just the one kill for the squad. 8 at halftime then. 8-7 once again. No indication as to who has the real upper hand here, but we'll find out after this break.
Switch up my hair color. If people start to wonder Where I am this summer, I'll be living in my passion. My fall in love, I'll be living in my passion. Man, I'm on the run. I wanna be with you instead. 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 Come before the storm. Streets cold, but my heart stay warm. You're everything I've been searching for. Come before the storm. Streets cold, but my heart stay warm. You're everything I've been searching for. Might change my number, switch up my hair color. If people start to wonder where I am this summer, I'll be living in my passion. My fall in love, I'll be living in my passion. Man, I'm on the run. I wanna be with you instead. 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 I wanna be with you instead.
The final half of regulation is here. We switch sides on Ancient with an 8-7 scoreline, or 7-8, depending on who you are supporting. I think it's been what we expected it to be from the beginning of this series. Unpredictable and reasonably close. That is true as we move into the final half. I don't have a dog in this race, or a horse, or a car. Yeah, it's an interesting race indeed. Movistar lead by 1. They've been pretty reasonable in these pistol rounds, I feel like, today. Let's see if they can secure one more.
We'll be hoping so. Aids out for them, as well as a P250. Martinez was looking for that long-range fight. Looks like the utility might be prepared towards B, especially with just the USPs here for 9Z. I think they're very much just set up to play retake. They have a kit, so they may just have to concede this site because the smokes look like they will go up to both sides. And it's very hard to spam these smokes and land headshots. That's what 9Z will try to do. Smokes have come in. Bomb plant looking very likely here, and it'll be all about the retake.
2 smokes, 6 pistols for the CTs, and 1 flash. Very nice smoke grenade there, but they've got to find these headshots. There's a boost at the back for the T's, but who gets the opening frag? No one just yet. And that clock is ticking. The CT's coming through, and Mopos will answer. They're on the bomb now, trying to protect as best they can, but Alex and Just will come through and stop that nonsense. Martinez behind the smoke as they scramble, but there's nothing else for Try to do, or is there? Has he got time to do it? It's going to be a close one. I think he might have it. That's a hell of a squeeze. Just had to delay a little longer. Great work on that defuse. I can't believe they've done that.
He was so low on health, I thought there was no way he wins that fight. Love the smokes back in from 9Z, but you see those players getting out through cave, denying the bomb. You think it's all over. And Martinez, yeah, he gets the first kill, but Try, so cheeky the way he goes back around that pillar, faking the bomb. Big risk taken, but it works out for him. He knew he needed to land the shot. He does exactly that. 9Z win, an incredibly close pistol, but you know what it means with the bomb plant. You are right back into the fire, right back under pressure, as Movistar Riders have picked up 4 Galils for the follow-up round.
Big round. Movistar will take their turn to abuse the numbers game on the T side as they collect like a cluster bomb towards that B bomb site. Looking like a 5-on-2 as DGT shows some presence in mid. Going back to CT spawn as they have such little information. 40 seconds on the clock. 9Z heading closer towards that B bomb site, and they'll need to because they've lost Max and they've lost Budak very quickly indeed. What is there left to do here for 9Z? Apparently they've got some work to do. 2 more flashes at the hands of David. There goes the first one. Martinez dropped, and there is the second. 3-on-3 now. They've made it doable. They've got the kits as well. They've got the tools for the job. Jumping into the angle is the MP9 of David, and Mopos and Just remain. It's a question of damage at this point. Mopos at 14 HP, looking for a wall bang. He might just find it. He has. He's got to get on this defuse now. He's got to hold it as well. Has he got enough angle, or is he showing? Mopos can't get around the corner in time, but it will cost 9Z everything. That was another narrow victory, but a victory it was.
Stress, pure stress at the end of that round. I thought Movistar were in trouble here. The counter-smoke timing was good, but the way Mopos wins that fight is massive, and then they actually find that gap over the smoke. Doesn't matter though, David with a good jump around. GT with a nice shot there. And Mopos so close to the round win. Just comes around the corner, but it is 9Z who get the round secured. This is still not good for 9Z though. Look at the buys. I think Movistar Riders might have the better of the buys here because they actually had that M4 save, because they had one man survive. Pressure is still very much on. And 9Z deliver once again.
Such an interesting series. Again, Movistar abusing the numbers. They've got their entry. 9Z looking for an answer, jumping from Mopos, pulling Buda out. He's not the bomb carrier though, and managed to escape with that as well. Deep enough to get a reload in. That has made things very awkward for Movistar, but Mopos wants to make it nice and simple. Great angles through the smoke. We've seen plenty of those today and yesterday. 3-on-3. Less util, a lot less util for 9Z on this occasion, but they're closer. Their numbers are already even. Martinez can barely move, otherwise he'll be in trouble. Down to 21, now he's down to none. 3-on-2, advantage 9Z for a moment, but that goes as Mopos does even better and turns things back in his favor. 2v1, they can play the bomb now. They need not peek, and DGT has to fall back.
Constant pressure proves too much for 9Z here. And honestly, you can't blame them. These buys have just been unrelenting from Movistar Riders. If anything, they may have had the better buy in this round. Oh, Alex actually dies to the bomb there. Not ideal. That does put 9Z in a very uncomfortable position with their economy. The first fight going the way of Movistar Riders. And Mopos sneak up the ramp with the smokes in play. GT do what they can, but Mopos had a really solid round for himself here, delivering massive impact for the team and breaking it through with that one-round win means that 9Z are in some trouble. Can't really just go for the full save. I think they have to just invest into this round. It's not a good feeling, though. It's a good opportunity for Movistar Riders to claim control of this half. As long as they can beat back this buy from 9Z, which will be far from perfect. Nice timing from Max, a little more damage, which can be relevant as the game goes on. I also think it's so nice. If you're an AWPer and you can use those shotguns somewhat effectively, I mean, that's not easy to do. They're very situational. But the $900 kill reward feels so nice. Try making a bit of money back on his purchase. This was well done by Alex, though. Smoke on the left side, moves in, executes the two players. It just means the 9Z don't really have the positions to play for the round. You still have a couple of guns in this one, though. Max trying to fight mid, but the flash is a little too good for him. DGT will get one in reply, though. So at least a one-for-one trade found on mid. The Movistar Riders have pressured that position. They'll look back elsewhere. Look at the boost, though. Oh, great idea from 9Z. DGT catches another man. Now Movistar Riders commit into B. Yeah, Martinez looking very composed, very much a late round AWPer, you can see, but it's working well for him throughout this game. He's just pretty solid at landing the shots he needs to. That was a 2-on-3 post plant there. DGT did so much work to try and get 9Z into the round. You've got to feel bad for him. Not enough to get the round over the line. The Star Riders taking their third timeout.
Eleven to 9.
Such a close series. It's only right this map is close as well. Actually, Movistar Riders, who have the low loss bonus now, get a bomb plant. Maybe it could have some economy issues. 3 on B early for 9Z. Of utility and spam back and forth. Something significant at the start of a very important round. Movistar this time more willing to play across the map. Just continuing to pressure this B side slightly, continuing to for some map control. While 2 smokes deployed on mid. No one from 9Z here to challenge, so mid control will be established, but utility is running a little low now for Movistar Riders. A couple of flashes and a single smoke left for their eventual site hit here.
Look how many players are coming to the choke point, though. Look how many people are on road. Is Martinez scoped in already? Indeed, he is. He has to trade this frag. He's the bomb carrier. Max kind of gets stuck jumping there. Clay Pigeon taken out of the sky, but there's still dry peaks happening. Try so close to a second trigger pull there. 3 on 3. Buddha stuck in the corner. Hasn't shown. That could be key with these proceedings. Will he be checked for by Just? Looks like he will. No assumptions made. That pays off in dividends for Just and Movistar Riders as David is alone. 1 versus 3. Was he spotted by Just? I'm not sure that he was. So maybe there's a chance for him. Then again, maybe there isn't. Movistar are moving closer and closer to closing out this series. You have to wonder if 9Z have anything left.
Really impressed with some of the impact frags Just has got throughout this series. Yeah, you're right. This jump back, I think he may have just not been quite in the right position to actually make it back round the corner. Might have just clipped the wall. Either way, Just gets a couple of big entries as well. Movistar Riders slowly but surely pulling away on their T side. That is now 4 rounds in a row. 9Z forced back down to pistols again. Early aggression denied. No way in for 9Z, no advantage early in this one. Star Riders happy to spread into that default. See if 9Z give them any opportunities. Looks like now the T side will start to group up. Back for the mid control where they can use their advantage at range. In the meantime, Mopos is holding this B aggression back behind the doors. He could clean up here.
Entertaining enough to keep them out of position at the very least if they will continue towards 8. But what has Buddha got to say about this? A 5-7 is always dangerous until it's on the floor. 4 on 3, we have a rotation from Max. He's made his way into the A-bomb site. He's at close range. That clock is ticking. That Molotov will contain him before he can stop the bomb plant. What is left in this round then for 9Z? They have been struggling with their economy for, it feels like the whole half. Never really got off to the races. Not too late to do so. But time is certainly running out.
Could be over if they're not careful here. The Star Riders avoiding the stack in this round. Crouch peek from David was quite nice with the D. Landed a good shot. He has had a pretty tough map here. Just 7 kills on the board for him. Shot against Mopos. Just ducking down, getting that headshot to go his way. Then that other bomb site far too open. The Star Riders continue the grind. 13-9 up. 9Z need to find a solution here on this gun round. Molly's on mid early. Smoke put down aggressively. Meanwhile, Martinez taking initiative. Going forward with the AWP. Max could be here to cut off these players. Oh, he's straight into the flames. But look at Martinez, so deep in the site, and they don't know about him.
Outside of the pistol, we've seen nothing from 9Z. I think Troy has an idea as to where Martinez might be.
Has to be.
Oh, he's gone back.
Oh.
He's done a huge turn, and that's going to drop Troy and leave DGT in a lot of trouble. The numbers game is still good for Movistar Riders. As one of the three is spotted, Martinez is a thorn in the side. However, there are choke points got dealt with. DGT's been lurking the whole time. Catches the bomb planter. A minute on the clock for course correction. Martinez not landing on DGT though. 9Z fighting for really their first round post-pistol. 2 versus 2. What is safe for Movistar? They are unsure. They've got good positions though. Making an exit as David finds himself on an empty bomb site. He may still have something to say about this round though. Oh, that's so nervous. The footsteps are surely heard now, but Adam will deliver that frag, and the failure continues for 9Z. This series is slipping away from them one round after another.
What a play from Martinez. So surprised that he took this initiative. He's normally been such a passive AWPer, but it works wonders. The flash doesn't blind him. Awkward fight back, but then Martinez goes through their own smoke. Try was aware of that possibility. Matter though, back into the 2-on-2, but still Movistar Riders in a good enough position. Once they exit together, they will spot David trying to flank them. 14-9, Movistar Riders just consistently having the slight edge here. Still a buy for 9Z, but they need a round, and they need it now. A big dry spell for them. The last 6 rounds have all gone the way of Movistar Riders. Z have gone from a 9-8 lead to a 9-14 deficit. These T-gun rounds have been too strong for them to deal with. Movistar again go back to this mid control. It has worked for them in the past. This time tries playing ahead, but he's blinded. Falls back.
That choke point will be pretty gnarly if they pursue this position. They'll leave Martinez in position. That is a denial of information then. Try the only man remaining in mid, which will pull Max away from that B bomb site. That might actually help them as he sails into A. That's where the push is coming from. There are a lot of players coming up long. David's got something to say about it. 9Z might be rising early, or they might be falling quickly at the hands of Mopos, who finds 3 in a row. Leaving Buddha with $150 in the hole and a FAMAS, but he might just win this round. Dancing behind the boxes, Mopos with a 4th. He is not having any of this, and that's a massive match point for Movistar.
Big moment from Mopos, big pop-off from him. How does he get all 3 of these entry kills onto the site? First one makes sense. He knew this player was up top as well, clears the corner, and that adjustment is rapid. And for a second, you think they're in trouble, but Mopos lands another clean headshot to put Movistar Riders up to series point. 9Z facing elimination unless they can pull something off here. 6 in a row required. Flash forces Martinez back early. A lot of MP9s in the mix for 9Z. Control taken early. Adam moving towards top mid really quickly here.
Winner heading to a showdown with a formidable opponent of ENCE. Movistar are unstoppable on this T side. It has been a lopsided affair after such a close game. This half, pistol aside, has been all Movistar. Round after round, frag after frag. Nothing 9Z can really do about it. It's just falling one after the other. David needing an ace to survive just for one round, but it's not going to happen. Movistar with a rout on that T side, secure the victory and go on to face ENCE.
A dominant end to the map and series for Movistar Riders. It was a hard-fought affair on the first two maps, but they come through on Ancient. They pick up their opening win here.